Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 5. We're going to be using the Triumph Street Triple RS from 2020, and it is completely stock in this Sprint Naked Championship. So we've got 3 laps here in the Circuit de Almeria, which a track I am not familiar with. I know it from seeing it on real life, but I've never actually raced this version of this circuit with a naked bike before, so I'm curious to see how we're going to get on. I'm not confident that we're going to do too well, but if we can aim for a podium, then I should be pretty happy. We're going to be sticking with Spain for the next race in Valencia, and then it'll all come to its conclusion in Portimao, so not too far away from Spain. Of course, we're going to Portugal, but anyway, 3 races, 3 laps. It's a total of 9 laps in today's video. We need to try and get as much points as we can to win this career mode objective. So, Rafael Binder, he's leading the way as we go round the outside of Abelmeyer, not able to do it against the machine. Oh, beautiful retaliation going up into the inside nonetheless. Our former rival, Alex Massetti, of course, beaten the rival to fear in a previous video. And there is Walter Nemetz just a little bit further ahead in 4th place. So already we're moving quite fast. I don't feel confident. I feel like I'm really running this one blind. I think the lines that I'm probably doing aren't very good, so I can improve throughout this race. I do know this part not this part actually, more so the brakes going up to this corner here. I do believe we've done other versions of Almeria. I think there's one recently where I got someone on the final lap. I don't remember which career mode that was, but yeah, this is a different version of this circuit, so quite strong on the brakes nonetheless. Walter Nemetz seems to be going very slow on the brakes, and really getting in my way now because I want to try and attack the Chineseman ahead. The Asian riding out to 3rd place, so up on the inside, can we get Walter on the brakes? We certainly can, running it quite deep. There goes the subscribe button. Definitely subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And finally, we try and get through on Kai Wang. So 2.6 seconds is the gap to Charles Cooper. Rafael Binder has officially checked out. So 2 laps to catch up to Charles Cooper. I don't think we're doing anywhere near a second a lap quicker than this AI. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Never say never, but with this being a championship, we don't necessarily need to win this race straight up. We can win the next couple, and we'll see what happens from there. As long as we aim to win at least 2, should be fine in the terms of the championship. So now onto the straight. I'm going to go firm onto the brakes there just as we turn into the left-hand side. That might be a bit deep. See the Triumph just struggling to stay on there. I do believe one of these riders ahead of us is using slick tyres, and wow! A distraction was deployed by Charles Cooper there, a cone right in the middle of the circuit. We hit it and it seemed to fly off, thankfully. But that could have been nasty. But yeah, one of these 2 riders ahead are on slick tyres, so I think it could be Rafael Binder, which would make sense considering how far ahead he is right now. Because look at him, he is completely streaked away, 5.5 seconds clear from us right now. So as I mentioned, this is a completely stock bike. We're using stock tyres as well. I do find when you upgrade the bike, sometimes things come too easy, so I'm trying to stick with the stock tyres for now. Now, we lost a second to Charles Cooper, so yeah, this is not going our way. I do feel we're quite strong in some parts, especially this latter stage. Are we able to claw back a second on Charles Cooper in one sector? That's a big ask. I guess we'll find out in a moment's time. So onto the brakes. And into the left-hand side. Ran it a little bit deep. No, I think it was okay. Ran it onto the curbs on the outside of the track. Bring on the power. Trying to get that nice tight apex here to the left. And then back. Oh, I might have been too late on the brakes. Yeah, that's cost us. We were able to pull it back in. We did get the fast lap of the race as well with a 1:59.103. And we're now only 1.8 seconds behind Charles Cooper. Is there another twist to this tale of this short sprint championship? It's down to 1.6 seconds, 1.4 seconds, 1 second almost. A little bit misleading because we did go quite late on the brakes. Onto the left-hand side, early morning here in Almeria. 1.4 seconds, 1.5 it is to Charles Cooper. Get the braking right here and we might have a bit of drive to catch up to him. Oh, watch them cones again. Oh, braking on the left-hand side of the tyre there is difficult, dropping down to turn 10. Any sort of undulation with a decline like that, it's difficult to start braking on such an angle. Up by 0.5 of a second. Another strong entry going into the right-hand side here. Twisting right-handers all popping up. 1.1 is the gap. Is Charles Cooper going to succumb to the pressure of Dr. Ace? And it's going to be a big ask here. We've got this long straight. If we can get into the slipstream, we might have a chance, but I don't think we can. Let's see how late we can brake. Are we the last of the late breakers? I guess we're going to see. Hard on the anchors we go. 1.3 seconds it is, the gap. We are closing in. 0.8 is now the deficit. Can we do it? I hope so. I'm going to try and brake as late as I possibly can again. Incorporate a little bit of rear brake, slow the bike down. We've gone deep. That's cost us. That has cost us a lot. If I only hadn't gone wide there. We'll go strong into the left-hand side here. Hopefully we can make a mistake. It's going to be close, actually. Across the line. Oh, we almost kamikaze, but it was a good effort. Okay, so race 2 of today's video. This is the Ricardo Tormo circuit of Valencia. Do like this circuit. I think it's a pretty competitive track for me. I did just notice Rafael Binder was on slick tyres, so I think he's going to be doing the same. And he looks to be running that MV Agusta, which is extremely fast. It's either the Brutale or the RVS as someone's gone down. Oh, and he clipped him! Oh, he clipped. Was it? I don't even know who it was, but someone got clipped going into the first turn. And now into the Duan corner. There's more contact ahead of us. To the right on the right-hand side, Marcelo Baldin Pinto is not letting us through. We are able to force ourselves into the Tyrrell corner, into third position. So once again, to the right-hand side. Whoa, Charles Cooper kicking up a smoke screen to Binder behind. The brick getting all over the place, going really tight to the apex. And of course here, there's going to be a telling sign to see how fast that MV Agusta is. Look at the speed. We've got another challenge coming out very, very soon, actually, with the Suzuki ABS. It's a very difficult challenge again against that bike as well. That MV Agusta is just too fast in that class to keep up with. It's difficult. So now into turn 10 and then into turn 11. Binder's all over the back. Never mind all over the back. He's actually going through now. Into the Champi Hedos corner. He could be going through. Not quite close enough, but we are closing in. This is a good sign. We'll probably lose it on this straight, but if I can just stay in the slipstream, that will help us tremendously. So onto the brakes we'll go. A little bit of a wider line into the Adrian Campos corner. We bring on the power. We've got the slipstream. This is a good opportunity for us now. We're in the slipstream, but we still can't stay with Binder. He's been there. He's done that. He's travelling fast. We need to try and beat him onto the brakes into the Aspar corner. We are close enough for the Jorge Martinez Aspar, but not close enough yet. Can we get him this time on the brakes? We can. Oh, a bit of contact. Rubbing is indeed racing. Is he giving us some jip, is he? Not quite at this stage. Is he going to go for the inside lunge? Not happening yet. So Charles Cooper on that MV Agusta doing a good job. I think I might have said that wrong, actually. It was Rafael Binder on the Triumph as well as me, and Charles Cooper is on the MV Agusta. You can see it just there ahead of us. So onto the left-hand side. Get into the slipstream. Oh yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult to stay with Charles. He is fast when on the straight lines. Hard on the brakes we go. Now I don't want to put too much pressure on myself here, but we really need to get this victory. And up across into the inside. That's beautifully done, but he will have the inside line again. Cut him off. We've got the job done. Into turn 11. We are a race leader for the first time in this series with the naked bikes. We're up by 1/10 of a second. We're into turn 12, apologies. Oh, he's there. He's right there. He's going onto the curbs. Charles Cooper definitely wants a piece of this action. I can hear him revving behind it. He's actually louder than my bike. The MV Agusta is very strong. Put into the Adrian Campos corner. Wow, he got close again. Strong acceleration out of the final corner. Is it enough to keep the victory over the line, or at least the top spot? It would just barely. I hope that's a rehearsal for the next lap, but I wouldn't want him to be that close on the next lap. I want to beat him here. This is the final lap. Rafael Binder's dropped behind us. Funny enough, he's on slick tyres and he can't compete with his pace right now with his with a ride on the same bike, i.e. me. And there's Charles Cooper not allowing me to get through. This is great action. Really love to see it in Ride 5. Can we go for the lunge into the Tyrrell corner? Whoa! It cut my nose off a little bit. I didn't really have a business to go for the lunge there. Oh, he almost lost up front! Oh! Did you see his elbow go down? That was a Marquez-esque save. That was incredible. The only problem is now we're down to third. And mathematically, if these guys just finish on the podium in the next race, they'll win the championship. I cannot afford it. Apologies. Rafael Binder, I'm coming through. We might be on the same Triumph, but I need to get past. And I need to get past now. Into the left-hand side for turn 9. Turn 10 is a strong overtake. We can get it done. Oh, can we? I'm going to have to hang him out to dry. Push him wide a little bit. Hopefully, Rafael Binder gets involved. But Binder won the first race, so ideally he needs to stay in second. That's the plan here. We can't think too tactically about this because I am down in the points. But if we get the win, we should take over at the front. Or at least tie in the front, I think. Onto the brakes for turn 14. This is an excellent entry into the final corner. We're only up by a 10th and a little bit. We need to move out of his slipstream. No, he's going to beat me on the line. No! Oh, Charles Cooper. He had to break my heart on the final corner, or the straight. God damn it, what does the championship look like now? So let's take a look and see where we are at. Okay, we're down by 10 points. Charles Cooper in the next race cannot finish second. He will win the championship otherwise. Oh, that's difficult. So here it is then, the final race of today's Triumph Championship, or the 3 sprint round championship of the Nakeds. We're in a difficult situation here, down by 10 points. We're on the back foot. We need to win this one. And also at the same time, to add in that bit of difficulty and drama and anticipation, we cannot allow Charles Cooper to finish second. So Rafael Binder, you've got to do me a solid in this one, pal. There is Charles Cooper. I'm going around the outside. That was a cheeky lunge into Lagos, and I'm trying to hold him up here. I need to keep the pack together. I can't allow Charles Cooper to get away. I'm trying to hold him up here. Doing Lorenzo in 2013 to Marquez and Pedrosa. Trying to push them back and really let the middle pack fight. I'm going to let Rafael Binder take over at the front. If he wants to lead this one, I'm going to hold back Charles Cooper. I'm not concerned about Binder. He might be on slick tyres. And I'm confident enough to beat him regardless. A little bit deep there for the Samsung corner. Will Charles Cooper be making an appearance? He isn't. The gap to Binder's now 0.8 of a second. What sort of gap do we need to leave to ensure Charles Cooper does not finish in second place? Now, this is a very interesting situation now, guys and gals. And this is why we don't have a 3-round sprint championship. Binder won the first race. Charles won the second race. And if I win the third race, considering we've all then been second or third, we should be all tied on 60 championship points. This could be very interesting here. Charles currently is in third. He will have 60 points. I'm in second place. I'll have 55, and Rafael Binder will have 65. So we need to get past Rafael. Charles has dropped backwards a little bit. He's now down to 1.2 seconds. We could go for it here. Look at us bottoming out at 149 miles an hour. Here we go then, onto the brakes. A subscribe button comes up in excitement. It's ready to be part of this experience. I hope you guys are too. Into the right-hander, into Lagos, around the outside and firm on the brakes. We have the lead. Rafael, oh, never mind. Whoa! Oh, he picked me up aggressively then. There's a championship on the line here in Ride 5. Binder doesn't want to give any quarters given. And yeah, same for me. I have no intention of letting Binder take over and win this one. He's much slower than we are though, and he's got the slick tyres. No excuse, mate. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Now's the time. It's not the best overtaking position of mine here. Yeah, strong, fair play. Binder going around the outside. The gap is 2 seconds. It's a straight up shootout now between the pair of us. But this is really interesting here. This is astonishingly interesting. If Charles stays as he is, I think he also finishes with 55 points. Rafael will have 65, so we'll both be in second by this conclusion. Oh, will he also be on 60 points? I can't figure it out, guys. Apologies. I think he'll also be on 60 points if he stays where he is. The only difference will be is if Raphael will be a clear winner if he finishes in first, and if I finish in first and Binder's second, we're all on a lock 60 points each. Then I have no idea what Milestones Ride 5 will do. Will it decide on who had the fastest laps? I should imagine it would, and it should, but I don't know if it will. So it's possible, but is it probable? I don't know. And we've still got the job to do here. We've got one more lap to defeat Raphael Binder and hopefully take the Naked Championship in career mode part 20. Onto the brakes we go. Nicely done going into the Primera corner. You know how strong I am going into Lagos for turn 3. Oh, not close enough. I wanted to go for that lunge there. Wow, Binder was super close to the apex of that rumble strip, and again to the left-hand side. He's struggling, he has to be. But there's no tyre wear, there's no reason he should be. But this is the corner, the Tour VIP. There's no way he can compete with me on the brakes here. He's gone wide, he's run it deep. We're up by half a second. The gap is now going up to half a second. This should be it. This is curtains. So right now, 60 points across the board. 60 for me, 60 for Binder, 60 for Cooper. What do you think is going to happen here, guys? Oh, he's not giving up though. 0.2 of a second. This championship is far from over. I could have to potentially do this again if we don't win it. Or maybe we'll leave it at whatever the outcome is. Into the right-hand side. There's a bit of pressure here into the bottom corner. 0.5 of a second. Is Binder going to line me up into somewhere like Sagres or possibly here for turn 12? He is not close enough. I think we might have just shaken his tail here. We might have just shook him just a little bit. He's still tailing me though. He doesn't want to give up on this one. 0.3 of a second is the advantage to us. 4.5, almost 0.5. This is it, surely. Into the right-hand side. This is the gallop. Turn 14, tight as you can to the apex. Bring on the power. And this should be 25 crucial championship points. But does it give us the championship victory? Here we go. We finish first. Binder in second with a much higher powered bike. And then there is the MV Agusta. Let's have a look. Reveal yourself. Oh, we got it. We got the victory. I guess the lowest performance point bike. No upgrades. And we had the fast lap in every single race. So we are crowned the victor. But all of us locked on 60 points is just madness. But guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.